Hello everyone, welcome again to Milkyway Astrology. Ketu, a unique and unconventional energy, out of the box energy. That is Rahu. Ketu is like inside the box it will be, but still you cannot understand. That is why Ketu is more drastic and more unconventional than Rahu. And see, like Moon and Ketu, they both are hemming the Lagna. So that means Moon and Ketu's energy is very strong. I just finished a reading of a person who has Moon and Ketu's planetary placement. That is why I have come to this conclusion to make this video about talk about Ketu today. And as soon as I finished that, I opened the Prashna, and here it is. Like Moon and Ketu, they both are hemming the Lagna. That's what, like I'm supposed to talk about this. If we say that Rahu is completely out of the box, unconventional, you cannot expect what Rahu will do like that, then think about Ketu. Ketu is not this, Ketu is this extreme. That means Ketu will be inside the box. Rahu, like its presence will be, its presence itself will be outside of the box. But Ketu will be inside the box, but still it will be outside of the box. That is why Ketu is very confusing. You cannot think about anything clearly. It's like it will look like it is normal, but it's not normal because it is supposed to be unconventional. But we already have one unconventional planet. It is opposite to that also. That is why we say it is past. The planets represent the presence. Rahu represents the future. Ketu represents the past. In the past, that means it has the quality of all the physical planets also. Like in the past, you have used your physical planet energy to do something. So Ketu represents all those things. At the same time, a lot of unconventional things also. That means a lot of Rahu related things also you have done in the past, right? Like for example, yesterday is a past ruled by Ketu. But yesterday, when you were living in the yesterday, you are using your physical planet and Rahu's energy to live. Now it became Ketu's energy because it is ruled by the past, ruled by Ketu. It became past energy. So that means Ketu holds all the other planets' energies, physical planets and Rahu's energies. You get it? That's Ketu. And another interpretation I will tell you. Like Ketu is the south node. Okay. Like moon's northernmost point of the moon is Rahu. That's why we call it north node. Southernmost point is Ketu. So moon is what? We say that moon is emotions. The southernmost point will be the darkest point. Okay. So there Ketu lies. That means Ketu has all the stored emotions. Like all the stored emotions of all your happiness, all your sadness. Usually I will say sadness. Why? Because human tendency is such that we will not remember our happy moments. We will remember our sad moments. Even after 20 years, 50 years. If you ask somebody, an old person, they may have forgotten their happy moments. Maybe they will remember, but vaguely, here and there, hint like they will remember. But if you ask them about any sad events, they will clearly say that on that day it happened, by that time I was doing this, I was going through this. This is normal, natural tendency of humans. That is why we become so angry, we become so jealous, and what is that tendency to avenge. If somebody does something good to you, you may forget that after some years. You may not even think about repeating the same good gesture towards that person. But if somebody did something bad to you, then you will be like, I have to avenge. I'm not saying you, this is a general human tendency. So that is what is represented by Ketu. That stored emotion, mostly negative emotion. Sometimes it can come out as sudden aggression, if not passive aggression, because Ketu is about sudden break. Suddenly that person starts breaking down. They cannot hold on to it more. That is what it does whenever it is getting involved with moon. They will hold on to it, hold on to it, hold on to it. Suddenly it will come out. If it is in an open sign, let's say in a fire sign like Moon Ketu in Aries, Leo, even Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, these are like openly they will express their feelings. So in that, even if they have like a Moon and Ketu connection and they cannot express their feeling openly, then they will passive aggressively show their emotions. But if Moon and Ketu in, let's say, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, then it will become like passive aggression. I'm sorry, sudden breakout. They will keep on to it, but suddenly one day it will burst out. Suddenly they will leave the home, like, I cannot live with you anymore, like that. That is the kind of thing it brings out. Moon and Ketu's connection, because Moon is already having all these Moon's quality, and Ketu makes that south node of Moon, that pent up emotion of Moon, that point becomes very strong. That they will become very completely bogged down with that emotion. While you are trying to understand your own pent up emotion, anger, or any sort of pent up emotion, I mean the stored emotion, you will do the same thing to others. That is why Moon Ketu people, like a lot of counselors, astrologers, people who are into occult, tantra, healers, even like doctors, psychologists, Moon Ketu connection. Either Moon will be in Ketu's nakshatra, or Ketu will be in Moon's nakshatra, or Moon Ketu will be together in the birth chart or Navamsha, or in the Dashamsha, because Dashamsha talks about career. So in their professional life, at least they will have that strong intuition. They can understand what other people are telling them. They may say something else. They may say that they are happy, but these people will understand that they are not happy. So they will ask again, like, I'm asking you again, tell me what is going on. They will try to dig deeper. Ketu is the southernmost point. It's like the tip of the black hole, or the centermost part of the black hole, that singularity. That is why it is ruling Mool Nakshatra, the black hole. So that's how, like Ketu, like if you started understanding Ketu, you will start understanding a lot of things. That is why Ketu also rules your past life, because that's where we lack our understanding. No matter how much we give importance to Rahu's world, we always lose our understanding when it comes to Ketu's world. Even in scientific world, you think about it, Rahu rules space, Ketu rules ocean. Like how many satellites they have sent to space to understand space, to understand, to learn about the foreign worlds, alien worlds. But how many probes they have sent down to deepmost point of the earth, inside the ocean, or inside deep earth? Till now, like maybe 10. If they have sent 1,000 upwards, only 10 downwards. That is why even scientific world says like you can go forward in time, but going backwards in time, that is what they call it, time travel. Going forward in time is also called time travel, but they have like reduced using that term anymore. Interstellar movie shows like the lead character of the movie will go to some other galaxy. When he comes back, he has spent, I think, 2 hours or 4 hours in that, and he will come back. Here it will be like 40 years gone, 40 or 60 years gone, like that, when he comes back. So he traveled forward in time. So these days, like they have understood, like traveling forward in time is, at least to think of it, became easy. Okay, you can like you can easily think about it. If you are going out of the grip of solar system, like the grip of sun, you get out of the time, that grip of that time, because sun rules time, sun makes time in the solar system. If you get out of sun's trap, like sun's gravitational pull, you get out of that timeline. So you go to cosmic timeline. Like right now, we are in the sun's timeline. We are in the solar system, so ruled by sun. Sun's timeline it is. From sun's birth to sun's death. We are taking a small portion. We are living a small portion of that time. But when you go out of sun's grip, you get into cosmic timeline. So they have come afar in traveling forward in time, but traveling backward, that's a big deal. They are still lacking understanding. They are coming up with different theories, but it's not easy. It's not easy. So anyway, this is what I wanted to tell you. Also, like by looking at Ketu, you can understand a lot about your past life. I always do this. Like whenever somebody asks me about their past life, I just simply look at their chart from Ketu. Also, I use the eighth house. Like let's say this is the eighth house from the ascendant. So I look at that to understand. And then the eighth lord I use. These are the three things. I try to understand the past hidden things, past karma of a native. But still, see, nobody can understand 100% of anybody's past life. So this is my talk about Moon and Ketu. But Ketu, like we should talk about a lot of things. Moon and Ketu also activates a lot of things. Okay, maybe I will make a separate video on what nakshatra, what house, what kind of scenarios Moon and Ketu will activate. Like you will understand a lot of things from that. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.